What happens if you're stuck on a snake island? What if snakes are to the left of you? On your right are snakes. Behind you are enormous bugs. The vast sea is in front of you as well. To begin with, getting to this island is challenging, yet surviving is essentially impossible. A region so dangerous that it is deserted and off-limits to tourists and excursions is located about 33 kilometers, 20 mi, off the coast of Brazil, close to the state of Sao Paulo. Only 430,000 square meters make up Snake Island, also known as Ilha da Queimada Grande, 106 acres. Yet there is a lot of danger there. A minimum of one snake is thought to be present in every square meter, 1.2 square yards, with roughly 4,000 of them being golden lancehead pit vipers. These are among the most dangerous snakes in the world. Even the locals are afraid of this location since they have heard tales of individuals visiting the island and never returning. How poisonous is the venom of a golden lancehead? What more animals can you find on the island? Why may pirates also be a problem? There's no need for you to visit Snake Island unless you're in charge of renovating this abandoned lighthouse. So how could you survive if you got there by accident? 10. Sail carefully. You should avoid the island if you go sailing or fishing there. There are rocks all around Snake Island. Swimming close to it is risky since your boat could be damaged. A small fishing boat with 6 guys was captured in a storm in late February 2019. It started to sink close to Snake Island. 4 of the men made the decision to swim ashore after determining which island they were close to. The other 2 stayed in the boat and made the decision to pass away on their own terms. The 4 men spent their 3 days on the island on the beach, never venturing into the forest. They survived on rainwater and bananas they found on the edge of the forest for 3 days. They then quickly swam to the boat after spotting it approaching the island. They were picked up by the boat and taken to the closest hospital along the shore. 9. Watch out for cockroach. Snake Island is not only inhabited by deadly vipers. The island is covered in locusts, large cockroaches, and numerous non-venomous snakes. Always keep an eye out for these not-so-little creatures while you're on Snake Island, and do everything in your power to avoid them. 8. Deal with snakes. You will have to contend with the snakes if you are stranded on this island. Look around for a stick. It will assist you in repelling the snakes and stop them from biting you. Be ready to experience pain if you get bitten. The island's golden lancehead pit vipers evolved spontaneously, and as a result, their venom became up to 5 times more potent than that of a typical lancehead viper. Significant physical problems brought on by this potent venom include kidney failure, brain bleeding, and intestine bleeding. Muscle tissue may potentially perish as a result of it. Hence, you'll experience a melting sensation on your skin. Remove all jewelry, including bracelets, watches, and rings, as doing so may be difficult if an arm starts to swell. If you have an EpiPen, use it to treat anaphylactic symptoms including face, mouth, or throat swelling, hives, or breathing difficulties. We now move on to the next stage, which is that the only way to improve your chances of living is with medical assistance. 7. Bring the doctor. The island is only visited by biologists and researchers. They examine the pit vipers with golden lanceheads. Also, the lighthouse, which has been automated since the 1920s, is maintained by the Brazilian Navy once a year. Every team that travels to the island is required by the government to have a doctor on board. You have a 7% risk of dying if you are bitten by a golden lancehead. A doctor's care can lower those risks to 3%. 6. Beware of pirates. Even though the island is home to poisonous snakes, wildlife traffickers, also known as biopirates, frequently stop there to capture and sell the reptiles. On black marketplaces, a single golden lancehead pit viper sells for between $10,000 and $30,000. The International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List classifies the golden lanceheads as endangered because this is the only area where they may be found. Although you managed to escape Snake Island unharmed, South America is not the only perilous region there is. What would you do if you're stuck across many snakes? Tell us in the comment section below, and do subscribe to the channel. 5. Wear protective cloth. Before traveling to Snake Island, it is imperative to wear protective apparel. The island is home to a number of deadly snake species, including the golden lancehead, which is among the world's deadliest snakes. It's advisable to wear clothing that covers as much of your skin as possible when exploring the island. Wearing long sleeves and long trousers is essential to preventing snake bites on your arms and legs. To prevent snake bites on your feet, you should also wear boots or closed-toe shoes. Also, it is advised that you use thick gloves if handling anything on the island, because snakes can be hidden beneath rocks or other objects of garbage. Wearing protective clothes can help protect you from additional dangers on the island, such as rugged terrain and severe weather. In addition to protecting you from snake bites, you can lower your risk of disease or injury and improve your chances of surviving on Snake Island by dressing appropriately. 4. Stay calm. When visiting or stranded on Snake Island, maintaining composure is imperative. There are several venomous snake species on the island, which can be harmful if not handled carefully. It's crucial to keep your cool and refrain from making hasty moves if you come across a snake. A snake bite or other damage may be more likely if you make bad decisions or take unwarranted risks as a result of panicking. Also, you could waste resources that are essential to your life on the island, such food and water. Also, maintaining your composure can help you save energy, which is necessary if you end up stuck on the island for a long time. In a survival scenario, it can also enable clearer thinking and better judgment. Breathe deeply to maintain your composure and attempt to concentrate on the work at hand. Take a pause and give yourself some time to relax if you feel overwhelmed. Keep in mind that the key to survival on Snake Island is remaining composed and level-headed. 3. Conserve resources. On Snake Island, resource conservation is essential. Due to its isolation, the island lacks access to resources like food and water. It's crucial to conserve your resources in order to improve your chances of survival. The most valuable resource is water, thus you should save it as much as you can. Make an effort to gather rainwater and keep it in a sanitary container. Drinking your own urine should only be done as a last resort because it can be dangerous and should only be done in dire circumstances if you are unable to locate a source of fresh water. Food is also necessary, but on the island, it might be challenging to find. Find fruit-producing trees or plants that are safe to consume, as they can be contaminated with toxins or diseases. Avoid eating any animals or insects. Also, it's crucial to ration your food and prevent waste in order to preserve what you have. 2. Plan your escape. While you are stranded on Snake Island, planning your escape is essential. If you have been bitten by a snake or require medical attention, your priority should be to leave the island as quickly as you can. Make careful use signal for assistance first. Make a big SOS sign on the beach. Use a mirror or whistle, or use any other accessible signal to call for help. Use your satellite phone to call for assistance if you have one. Watch out for any rescue efforts second. Keep an eye out for any possible passing boats or aircraft. And be sure to call out for assistance if you spot any of them. 1. Lastly, while organizing your escape, attempt to conserve your energy. Try to chart a path to the nearest settlement or a location where you can get assistance if you have access to a map or compass. 4th, remember to include all necessary supplies, including food, water, and any medications or medical equipment. Include any gear you might need to survive or call for assistance, including a flare gun or radio. 5th, take into account creating a raft or some other kind of escape from the island. If you can't locate another mode of transportation, this may be necessary, but it will take time and resources. Hope you find the video interesting. Do like and share the video, and press the bell icon to never miss an update.